Guys, seriously, massive explosion in southern Lebanon again. Whoops. This is getting very serious. Hang on a second. What is that? Here we go. I'm so sorry. So sorry about that. Sorry about the camera slipping. Come on. Oh, yes. Are you serious? The camera's slipping. Everything's going nuts. We're going to give you an update on my dad. He is in surgery now. Pray that everything works out real well for him. So keep praying. I thank you. Thank you so much for your prayers. It is true. Iran backed Hezbollah arms depot. An arms depot has exploded in southern Lebanon. And so this is a very dangerous situation, as this was close to the Israeli border. We're going to talk about this in a moment, but first let me put a shout out to excuse me, I'm having a forgetful what I was saying here. www.catowithpaul.com. That's www.catowithpaul.com. You might say, well, what is catowithpaul.com? Well, it's huge. It's huge. This stuff's pretty amazing. It's a powerful product created by BioTrust, actually. And once again, they've come up with another great product that's amazing in scope. Check this out, guys. Athletes, celebrities, high performance people they're swearing by keto right now. They're saying that this diet is being praised around the world because it's wildly effective at boosting the metabolism, elevating energy, and enhancing your mental focus. At www.catowithpaul.com. If you want the benefits of an elevated ketone levels without having to actually do the difficult parts of the keto diet, you'll want Keto Elevate. I mean, this is unbelievable, guys. This is an incredible product. You want to get it by BioTrust at www.catowithpaul.com. That's www.catowithpaul.com. Keto Elevate powerfully supports the ketone production, whether you follow the keto diet or not. And it can help elevate ketone levels without the strict no-carb policy. Get your own bag. They've cut the price 51%. They're going to do free shipping. Just go to www.catowithpaul.com. That's www.catowithpaul.com and get the diet plan that works, the supplement in you. All right, guys, let me just tell you some things that's going on right now. It's crazy, but this is a massive explosion, there in Lebanon. Okay, what they're saying is this: in the arms depot of an Iranian-backed Shiite Muslim group, Hezbollah, there's been an explosion in southern Lebanon this morning. A security source is saying that several people have been injured, and we're not sure what the casualty count is even as we speak. They're sending a new shockwave now across the nation, grappling with the deepest crisis in 3 decades. And the security sources say that the arms depot blast, which sent literally a huge column of black smoke into the sky, was caused by a technical error. What's going on over there? And so, according to Al Manar television station run by Lebanon's Hezbollah, said the cause of the explosion in southern Lebanon was not yet clear. The explosion rocked the village of An-Qwana, which is southern Lebanon, a political stronghold of the heavily armed and politically powerful Hezbollah, which are funded entirely by the Iranians. They've also fought wars with neighboring Israel in the past. The blast was further rattled nation grappling with its worst crisis since the 1975-1990 Civil War and still reeling from a devastating explosion in Beirut, Lebanon, at the port that ripped through the capital, killing 190 people and injuring 6,000. That happened on August the 4th, 2020. Subsequent fires at the port has also been unexplainable, and elsewhere in the capital have caused panic in Beirut, Lebanon, and the country whose economy is now in a financial meltdown. Another security source says that Hezbollah has set up a security cordon around the blast site about 30 miles south of Beirut, and journalists were prevented from approaching that area. So everybody's on a high alert there. There was no immediate statement from Hezbollah. They've gone very quiet. Security sources said there were several injuries, multiple injuries, and haven't given us the total casualty count or deaths. A witness near the village says they felt the ground shake as it was an earthquake. And footage from the area broadcast by Al Jadid showed men walking around the scorched ground littered with debris. Damage was shown in an adjacent house where the floor was covered in glass and what appeared to be a pool of blood. Hopefully not. And at least one fire was still burning in the location hours after the blast. So there's no doubt about this. It's a serious situation developing in the Middle East. In the midst of the covenants being signed with Israel, many nations are now signing covenants with Israel, as 5 have in the last month, and President Donald Trump says there could be as many as 5 to 10 more that are about to sign peace covenants with Israel in the next coming days. As the president is going to be speaking at the United Nations, all of this is happening during the 10 days of awe in the Feast of Trumpets, where there's been an incredible amount of prophetic revelation taking place. And remember, guys, remember this. You also have a blue moon, an omen, a blue moon that is going to be on Halloween night, which is the first time since 2001. And prior to that, there hadn't been one since 1955. And there won't be another blue moon on Halloween until the year 2039, which could have already, the end of days could have already come. We don't know. But we know one thing. There is prophetic signs in the heavens. The earth is shaken. The explosions are breaking. The glass is shattering. The smoke is, and the earth is rattling. And there's all kinds of debris and all kinds of situations that are just not got everybody on edge. But at the same time, they're saying peace and safety. And the nations that are coming with peace with Israel are being blessed and are going to prosper. And that's according to the Bible, actually. And so if you, so again, many Christians are seeing the truth now. They see that this end times is here, that the prophecies of the Bible are coming to pass, that a covenant with many is in the process of being signed. And they know that soon the rebuilding of the third temple will come. This means that the coming of Jesus Christ is at hand, and people need to be ready, because in a very hour, you think not, the Son of Man will come. Will you be ready to meet him? He's coming in the clouds of glory. You don't want to be left behind. I'll be back with more current world events, how they relate with biblical prophecy, and also keep you up to speed on the process of my father's surgery he's in as we speak. Pray for his full recovery. And God bless all of you. We love you in Jesus' name. We're living in the last days. Get a cup of coffee if you have to and calm down, because we're seriously in the end of days. Last days.